Strategy discussions. Strategy discussions are an important part of the child protection process. They are multi-agency discussions that take place when there is a reasonable cause to suspect a child is suffering or is likely to suffer significant harm. A strategy discussion can be held following a referral to children's social care or when new information is received on an open case. They are used by safeguarding professionals to share available information, agree the conduct and timing of any criminal investigation, and decide whether a child protection inquiry is required. These can often be referred to as Section 47 inquiries. Who is involved? As a minimum, strategy discussions must involve children's social care, including the residential or fostering service if the child is looked after, the police and relevant health professionals. In the City of London and Hackney, we also expect a child's school or college to participate. Other agencies can include the referring agency, a paediatrician if there are significant medical implications or a paediatric examination has been undertaken, a hospital medical consultant, and in the case of inpatient treatment, a senior ward nurse, and any other agency that holds information relevant to the concerns about the child. All participants at strategy discussions must be able to make casework decisions on behalf of their own agencies. If you are invited, it is important that you prioritise your attendance. In circumstances where this isn't possible, a representative from your agency should attend in your place. How are they held? Children's Social Care is the agency responsible for deciding whether or not a strategy discussion should be convened. Wherever possible, they should be held as face-to-face meetings either in person or via a video conference. Whilst telephone calls can be adequate for some cases, face-to-face discussions should always be held in the following circumstances. There is a concern that the child is suffering complex types of neglect or maltreatment. There is an allegation that a child has abused another child. There are ongoing and cumulative concerns about a child's welfare and a need to agree a course of action. There are concerns about the future risk of harm to an unborn child. How quickly are they held? Ordinarily, a strategy discussion should be held on the same day as the receipt of the referral by Children's Social Care, or within 24 hours. For allegations of penetrative sexual abuse, the strategy discussion should always be held on the same day as the receipt of the referral, particularly where there is a need to plan how forensic evidence will be sought. Where immediate action has been undertaken to safeguard a child, such as through police protection, the strategy discussion must be held within 1 working day. Where concerns are particularly complex, such as in organised abuse, agencies might need time to collate a wide range of information. In these circumstances, the strategy discussion must be held within a maximum of 5 working days, but sooner if there is a need to provide immediate protection to a child. Information sharing. Professionals participating in strategy discussions must share all available information that their agency holds about the child, parent, and significant others. Whilst recognising the time constraints on collating this information, all agency must proactively research records to their fullest. At the point that the strategy discussion is held, any agency that has not managed to fully access and research their records must continue to do so and share any updates with the chair of the strategy discussion within 1 working day. What will be discussed and agreed? If you were invited to attend a strategy discussion, you should download the CHSCP Strategy Discussion Agenda template from our website and have it available to refer to. This sets out the key areas that will be covered by the strategy discussion and the decisions that must be made. If the chair has not addressed all of these issues, make sure that you raise it with them at the discussion. Initial decisions of strategy discussions will always include: are there grounds to initiate a child protection inquiry or continue one if already begun? Are there grounds for a criminal investigation? Are any actions required immediately to safeguard and promote the welfare of the child and/or provide interim services and support? Is legal action required? Are there any other children who may be affected and in need of protection? If a child protection inquiry is agreed, the strategy discussion should also consider: Who will carry out what actions, by when, and for what purpose, and should a social media search be conducted? Who should be interviewed, by whom, for what purpose, and when? When will the child be seen alone by the social worker, unless to do so would be inappropriate for the child? Is medical treatment needed? Are medical examinations or assessments needed? If the child is in hospital, how will the safe discharge of the child be secured? For example, via a discharge planning meeting. In light of the ethnicity and culture of the child and family, how should these issues be taken into account during the inquiry? What information can be given to the family? Recording. Whatever the format of the strategy discussion, it is the responsibility of the chair to ensure that the decisions and agreed actions are fully recorded. All agencies attending should also take notes of the actions agreed at the time of the discussion. Children's Social Care should send a copy of the record to all those invited in a timely manner. Agencies should also ensure a copy of this record is included in their files. Safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. Effective safeguarding practice requires professionals to talk to each other, share information, and make timely decisions about how best to protect children. Strategy discussions are held exactly for these reasons. For further information about strategy discussions and other guidance, visit the professional sections at our website.